A live look in our nation's capital at the Senate floor, where lawmakers are working through the night as Republicans try to pass the president's so-called big, beautiful bill. Tonight, the Senate voted to advance the bill after meeting for hours. Democrats now asking for the entire bill to be read, which is happening right now. Tonight's vote is just one step in a lengthy process. The final passage of the bill not expected now for a couple days. It could come as soon, though, as late tomorrow night. Tonight, a step forward for President Trump's one big, beautiful bill. The Senate holding a rare Saturday session, kicking off a lengthy process that GOP leadership hopes will end with its passage. Republican Party leaders struggled for hours to get their holdouts behind tonight's procedural test vote.
Ms. Murkowski, aye.
The vote wound up passing without the need for a tiebreaker from Vice President J.D. Vance after Wisconsin Senator Ron Johnson switched from no to yes, making it 51-49. Democrats have now asked for a reading of the entire bill, nearly 1,000 pages, on the Senate floor. It would take around 15 hours to complete, followed by 10 more hours of debate, meaning the final vote may not come until Monday. If passed, the bill would add new provisions like eliminating taxes on tips and overtime and extending local tax deductions, but it would also extend President Trump's 2017 tax cuts for the ultra-rich, kick millions off Medicaid and food assistance for poor children, and balloon the deficit. The nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office estimates nearly 11 million people would lose their health insurance over the next decade. President Trump staying around D.C. this weekend, taking a trio of senators golfing at his course in Virginia, including Senator Rand Paul, who voted no on today's vote.
Republicans pretend and profess to be concerned with the debt, but in the end vote for the spending as well.
North Carolina Senator Thom Tillis, who also voted against the bill today, was name-checked in two separate posts tonight from the president on Truth Social, promising to help Republicans unseat Tillis in his primary election next year. Some GOP fiscal conservatives oppose the bill's price tag, estimated to increase the national deficit by nearly $3 trillion by 2034. Still, the president telling Republicans he wants the bill ready for his signature before July 4th.
The president's very engaged. The president's been engaged this whole time. He's never not been engaged.
The original version of the bill passed the House last month by just a single vote. It is tight in the Senate as well. Republicans can only lose 3 votes. If this legislation does ultimately pass the Senate, it would then return to the House, where Speaker Mike Johnson is facing growing opposition from Republicans there to what the Senate has done to rewrite the bill.